Right guys, welcome back to another Fox Recon product review. Today we're going to be doing a review of this Bundewswehr Army water bottle / canteen. So let's just have a look at it on the internet first of all. So as we can see, we can pick them up pretty cheap. We can get them for like $10.99, which is probably 15 United States dollars. And if we scroll down, then we can see some photos of it. Now this is comes in 3 pieces, and as we can see, it says it's made of aluminium. And there we go, we see some photos. So let's see the description. Original German Army surplus field gear, 3-piece field canteen and mug set. Made from aluminium, these 3-piece field sets come direct from the German military. Now remember, the Bundewswehr is the current German military. So each set contains an aluminium water bottle, mug with handle, plus a further pot which could be used for cooking. They are all made from aluminium and fit together as per the picture. They're designed to be hung fixed to webbing, and yeah, so that's the description. So right guys, let's have a hands-on look at it then. Now, let me just get rid of my tablet. Now, as you can see, I have actually got it strapped to my Bergen. And then on the other side of my Bergen, we actually have the German Army mess kit. Now, we'll come back to that later on in future videos, because you've already been introduced to it on Fox Recon. So what we're going to do is we're going to stick with this. Now, I'm going to just take it off my Bergen. As you can see, it's fastened on there, pretty cool. And this is one of the reasons why I like this water bottle canteen already. It's the simple fact, all I have to do is that. You see how easy it was to do that, guys? Now let me just get rid of my Bergen, and here we go. So, come here. Right, so here we go. We have the German Army Bundewswehr water bottle. Now the first thing I like about this is got to be the strapping system. Have a look at this, guys. You see the way we have this like spring based strap that is totally helps you to get it on and off securely and and quickly. So once we undo that, we can see that we still have it. Now this is the thing, if you ever have a look, a bit noisy though, if we have a look at the back of it here, we can see that it's actually screwed in. So this strap cannot be detached unless you unscrew it from the main system itself. Now I think it's a good idea, because therefore you don't lose your strap, but then I can also see it being a bit of a pain in the backside of getting in the way when you're busy, doing stuff, whether you're cooking, having a shave, stuff like that. Now the next step we're going to do is we're going to detach it. Now you've got to admit, this is a bit stiff, so you need to give it a bit of a yank, but once you do give it a bit of a yank, then we will have our cooking pot, as you can see. Now the cooking pot, that seems ideal for making yourself, a cup of coffee or a hot soup or something like that. You could even use it to shave out of. Now I think I'm going to have to designate a certain part for shaving when I'm out in the field. But yeah, that so far is a pretty good darn pot. Now another thing that I like about this, as you can see, mine is quite stiff, but that's good, because when I've got boiling water and I go to pour it, that means the water is just going to come out, and I'm not going to worry about it collapsing on me, which we all know some of them do. But again, that's a nice stiff handle, and it's not going to happen. So moving on, here we go. This is the bottom section. So this will allow you to boil even more water if you choose to wish to do so, or you could use this, for putting your pudding in there, like rice pudding, or putting your curry in there, boiling your curry up or something like that. But yeah, again, if we have a look at the back, notice it, we have this screw here which prevents you from taking the strap off. But again, this is a very good quality strap. It's made out of webbing in addition to leather. So yeah, it's a good quality pot, as you can see, guys. Now, one of the reasons why I like this system already is because of its size. Yes, it is smaller than the Yugoslavian mess kit, but you got to remember the Yugoslavian mess kit is got two parts made out of plastic, that being the water bottle in addition to the actual cup. Again, this stuff here is made out of lightweight aluminium. That brings me on to the actual water bottle itself. Now, the water bottle doesn't hold as much water as the Yugoslavian mess kit, but nonetheless, you could actually just throw this water bottle onto the fire in order to boil your water, due to the fact that it's made out of nice lightweight aluminium. Not only that, but if you say boiled some water in a pot and you've boiled excess water and you don't want to waste your water, you could therefore just pour that boiling water back into this water bottle, and this is, once it's all complete, it's gonna act a bit like what do them things called to store hot water? A flask. So it'll act a little bit like a flask. Obviously, it's not going to last you as long as the flask, but nonetheless, you will be able to store hot water in this water bottle due to the fact it's aluminium, making it perfect if you want to store some hot water for having a shave later in the day. Now, mine, the one I got, when you take the lid off, we can actually see that mine is actually broken. Now, I'm going to work out a way of how to permanently connect that. Now, the most obvious way would be to use a zip tie and just zip tie it shut, but again, if you're putting it on the fire, obviously you don't want a zip tie because it will melt. So yeah, but going back, let's have a look at that, guys. Again, it doesn't hold as much as the Yugoslavian mess kit, but nonetheless, it is made out of good, strong, lightweight aluminium. And another thing what I like about it is its wide hole here. You see the wide aperture of it. Now, this just allows you to get loads of water as quickly as possible. We all know what it was like when you're dehydrated. There's nothing worse when you're just getting a little shot of water. That's a nice big open hole to allow the water into your system as fast as possible. So yeah, guys, overall, I am really happy, with my Bundeswehr German Army mess kit. And the main reason being, again, is you seen how easy it was to strap to my Bergen. Now, the Yugoslavian Army mess kit, that comes with its own cover, nylon cover, but it's very hard to strap that to your actual Bergen. Whereas this one, you've seen it, it's strapped to the side of my Bergen and it looked absolutely awesome. So because of that is why I actually ended up buying this strap here. Now, when I first got this German Army mess kit, it didn't come with this strap, but because the strap on this was so effective, made me make the decision to invest in this strap so I could have the German Army pot on the other side of my Bergen and have this German Army water bottle on this side of the Bergen. So again, guys, overall, I am very impressed, with this setup. My only negatives of it so far is obviously that this is snapped off and I'd rather it be thing. But again, this is surplus. What do we expect? This could be used kit, it could be damaged kit, whatever, but none of the fact it has that surplus smell about it, which, come on, we all love to smell. We love the smell of surplus, don't we? But yeah, guys, overall, if you don't have one of these kits yet, then I would highly recommend that you buy one. Now, let me just close it up. Now, putting it back together like that is a little bit, it takes a little bit of brute force. So, as you can see, because that's snapped off here, let me get closer. Because that's snapped off there, that's prevented me from closing it. So,
if I just push it up out of the way, now it fully closes. Now, that's the next thing about it. It rattles. Hear that, guys? So it is a little bit, you know, of a rattly system, but nonetheless, the strap system on it is absolutely ideal. Again, let's just have a look at this. You see that? And then on your backpack, you put your strap through your MOLLE system, and then you just simply attach it down there, and that's it. But overall, guys, it's well worth the money. It's made out of lightweight aluminium, and yeah, if you haven't got one yet, go ahead, the cheapest chips, and add it to your kit. Also, let me just point out this as well, because I forgot to mention it. You actually have a built-in hook. You see that hook there? So you can actually use that hook and just clip it onto your MOLLE system or onto a D-clip or whatever it is that you want to clip it onto. But again, highly recommend it, and you know, loving it being part of my great outdoors kit. So right all, guys, catch you all in the next video.